It is February 9th, 2004. The roads are icy and covered in snow. Wind speeds are low, but the risk of hypothermia remains present if one were to brace the cold weather that night in Haverhill, New Hampshire. This is the story of Maura Murray. At around 7:30 in the evening, Maura crashes her car on Route 112, also known as Wild Ammonoosuc Road, near Woodsville. The car slid off the road and was resting upon a snowbank. Local residents known as the Westmans could see the crash site from their window and called the police. A few minutes later, a bus driver by the name of Butch Atwood appeared at the scene, stopping to ask Maura if she needed help. Maura declined and said she had already called for help. This was untrue, as there was no cell phone service. Butch left the scene and called the police anyway once he had service. Shortly after this, the police arrived at the scene, but Maura was nowhere to be seen. Maura's car was towed that night, and several items were found inside, as well as the odd discovery of a rag in the tailpipe. A thorough search was conducted 2 days after the crash. The search was conducted by local law enforcement, search dogs, and a helicopter, but nothing was found. The scent dogs picked up a scent that started at Maura's car and traveled east along Route 112. The scent followed the road itself and stopped abruptly at an intersection. This has led people to believe that Maura may have entered another vehicle, but the answer remains unknown. So what happened to Maura? Some people believe Maura wandered off into the woods and succumbed to the elements, afraid of dealing with the police since she had been in trouble previously for stealing. Some believe she was met with foul play from an opportunist. Some even believe she planned to disappear and had no intentions of ever coming back. Events before the disappearance. Maura sends an email to her tutor claiming there has been a death in her family and that she will be away for a week. This was not true. She is then captured on surveillance withdrawing money from an ATM before purchasing alcohol and recycling cans for cash. Unanswered questions. How did she vanish so quickly? Why did the scent end where it did? Why did Maura recycle cans for around $3? Was Maura under the influence? Maura Murray is still missing. For more information on Maura's case, you can listen to the Media Pressure podcast told by Julie Murray, Maura's sister. If you have any information about the disappearance of Maura Murray, you can use the following methods of contact.